Getting older physically. Well, she's also revealed she's happier now than she's ever been. Now 53, she says a lot happens at 50. The best thing being you just don't care anymore. At 40, you still care. At 30, you care way too much. And your 20s are, quite frankly, a nightmare. So, what are emotional timelines then? You know, how do they go in peaks and troughs? Is there good times, bad times?
Well, most people's do go in peaks and troughs. Mine has definitely started like that and then gone up that way, I must admit. Like I was saying previously, really, I in my 20s, I was just out there trying to find who the heck I was, what job I wanted to do, and then in my 30s, I thought, oh, I better get married and have children now, because that's what we're meant to do. And in my 40s, when it all went, you know, quite bizarre. I nearly did something then, but I didn't. And my 40s now are just the best time of my life ever. And I think once you stop worrying about where you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be doing, what society thinks you should be doing, then I think you're fine. And I quite like myself now, whereas I've never really liked myself.
Yeah, I think it's really difficult because your 20s are very exciting, aren't they? I mean, I thought they were the most exciting because I came to London in my 20s and went to drama school, and I was just beside myself, but I was a bit crazy then.
No.
Yes. Yes. And just everything was just wonderful. And then my 30s came along, and I had Keeley. You know, I was with my ex-husband, and I had Keeley, and it was just truly wonderful. My career was off, and in my 40s my career was off, and then bash, crash, everything went wrong. And, you know, I looked back and thought, what happened? And I didn't realise, but we do have landmarks, don't we, in our lives? And I had Dinky, Topsy, Frau, Caius, and then Arthur, my grandma, and my dad. And I lost them all. And, you know, when you lose your animals in your life, and then all your family starts to go, and then everything is based on that, isn't it? When you look back, you base things on when people leave you. And I was furious for my father leaving me. I was so angry that he'd left me. I still am quite angry about that he would go. And then I got to my 40s and thought, you know, and I looked back and thought my husband was, well, what he is, and he left. and he again was a bereavement that I have to get over, you know, and I'm still getting over that bereavement. Then I got to my 50s and I thought, do you know what? I've been so strong to get through all that mess in my life, you know, well done to come through and get to the end of it. And I think we can all say that about ourselves. Just, you know, you smile and you go, we're lucky, aren't we, to be where we are.
Yeah. I think, I mean, you know, the whole thing of youth being wasted on the young is quite true, and it's also something you don't realise until you get older. Duh, because you're quite stupid when you're young. I must admit, when I think back through my teens and 20s and what have you, I did live in I suppose, a sort of bubble, because I knew what I wanted, and I thought I was getting it, and I thought if I worked hard enough and was nice enough and strong enough, whatever, you know, that, you know, good girls always kind of win in the end, that sort of thing. And now I've turned 40, hurrah, all of 3 weeks. Oh, what a 3 weeks it's been. I've realised that's not right. It doesn't work that way. And I'm actually quite looking forward to my 40s, because it's supposed to be brilliant.
Wonderful, wonderful.
They are. The wonderful.
So exciting when you're 40.
I really hope so. So I'll look forward to next year then, because I just look back and I think, well, my 20s were a bit wild. I was a wild child. Put my hands up to that.
Really,
oh,
Zoe?
I was horrible. I was very, very confident with myself and just went out and had a wild time, really. Had great relationships, didn't really care about them. 30s, again, I was probably less insecure because I got married and I was settled and I liked being married. So I didn't really, you know, feel it. And then I had my beautiful little boy, and then obviously then it all went wrong, and I was battered and bruised emotionally by rubbish relationships after the marriage. So now I'm 39 and I'm thinking, right, you know what, I'm actually in a really good place, and as you're saying, I'm 40 next year, and you know what, I'm going to go for it like I've never gone for it before, I think. I am. I just don't care anymore.
Watch out.
Watch out. Lock your sons up.
It's funny because there's something between us all, is that, like, late 30s, that's when things start to go wrong, and then and after that you just think, absolutely right, it's all gone wrong, you've gone through it all, you've got here, just go for it and have a really good time. And every day you get them go, yes, how
We're going up, we are, we can lift off, isn't it? It's lift off. I can feel it.
It's competition time!